ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the third-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Aggressive call on the opening play. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Dropping back, it's Cavazos. Locates the tight end, it's complete. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
So we got the opening drive, we got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works, it typically does work, and it's a first down.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Cavazos. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
But they'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Going to try to use his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass, it's Cavazos. Catch made over the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gotta say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing. We'll send the field goal team out here now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a touchdown. touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Looking to throw. It's Cavazos. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stopping the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Powering through a tackle. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Trying to run it. It's Sampson. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Coach.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Cavazos. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He made the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Cavazos. Snags the quick throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking downfield, it's Cavazos. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. And the Seminoles come to the line with first and goal. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. The catch made over the middle.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Now, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. To the air, it's Cavazos. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot, 21 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on first down. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out of space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but forced down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Scanning the field, it's Cavazos. Leans back and chucks it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it with a draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass not complete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, we'll hand it off. First down and more, he's still running. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's a comeback route. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in the first down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Cavazos. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Clean through the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Florida State, 13.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. the shotgun. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up into 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's Cavazos. Bringing pressure. The pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, number 48.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He finds his man. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Back to throw again. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17. What a big interception for this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second